So over the past 2 weeks, I've pretty much just been working on cars every day after work. And then I had to work last Saturday, so I had 1 day off, so that sucked pretty bad. So put a fuel pump in that jalopy and O2 sensors and all that stuff. So it should be dialed, hopefully. That one just got tint, put the new tail lights on it, new exhaust on it, washed it, which I haven't washed it in a long time, so it looks way cleaner than before. Put the new front grille on it. So it's starting to actually look more like a car I would actually drive. It was my grandma's car, but when she passed away, then she ended up leaving it to me. So I ended up driving it stock for about a year. Well, like actually daily driving it for maybe like 6 months. So it was kind of time for me to make it a little bit more me, but yeah, exhaust and all that stuff. Then I washed the bike yesterday, so it's actually clean for the first time in I don't know how long. The wheels were looking pretty dark, so it's actually done and ready to ride. I just got done watching motocross, and they were racing at Washougal, and they had some two-stroke action, which, to be completely honest, I'm not the biggest like two-stroke fan as far as actually riding them, but I can definitely respect them, and I see why people that like them because they're pretty rowdy and they're like super loud, which I'm also not the biggest fan of super loud bikes because they're really loud. So I got stock exhaust still on my MT07, so that should kind of say how I am. I don't really want to be super loud. The exhaust that I just put on my car, it's not super loud, so just a little bit of noise. A little bit of noise is right, but if I ever hear an exhaust for an MT07 that isn't like brutally loud, then that's probably what I'll end up putting on it. I don't know. I've looked at like the Yoshimura pipes and stuff like that, and they've got like the decibel killer stuff, but I don't know how quiet they actually are. And it's mainly I get chased by dogs all the time on my Honda. And like my Honda dual sport bike, then the previous owner ended up cutting the stock exhaust, so it's like way louder than a factory bike, but it still technically has the stock exhaust on it, which it sounds really good. Like it legit, like you'd probably be surprised how good it sounds in person. But I get chased by dogs all the time, like constantly. Dogs absolutely hate that bike. And that might or might not sound like a big deal, but like one of my buddies ended up hitting a dog on his Harley, ended up, he like almost killed him legitimately. He was in the hospital for a super long time and like broke his hips and stuff. Like it was a brutal wreck. So I have zero interest in having animals run out in front of me if I can avoid it. So like those turkeys, which the turkeys wouldn't be that bad. This is deer country though. There's like always a crap load of deer around here. But yeah, so it's not as much like the exhaust being loud, because exhausts on especially bikes like this, they sound amazing. But if I'm gonna get chased by dogs all the time, because dogs don't pay attention to this bike at all for some reason. Like, well, it's because it's quiet. This bike is super quiet, so I don't have to worry about dogs at all. But yeah, if I can find an exhaust that's not super loud and there's more turkeys. A whole bunch of turkeys around here. Turkey day. Anyway, but if I can find an exhaust that has a pitch to where dogs aren't going to try and eat me every second, then I would be very likely to get one of those. Because it would be nice to actually be able to hear my bike. Because I know that this one sounds decent. Like, there's bikes that sound better than an MT07, I know, but like this one would sound pretty good with exhaust on it. So if I can find the right one, then that'll probably be on my to-do list. I'm starting to actually get, I think the truck's like pretty well dialed and the car is like almost completely done, and then I can start doing other stuff. Been trying to find a fender eliminator kit for this bike, but I want the Yoshimura one and it's out of stock everywhere. And I can get the turn signals, I guess, but I don't know if it comes with like the plate kit and everything, so I'm trying to research that. But it'd be nice to get, oh, there's deer over there. So, yeah, there's deer. I don't know if you can even see them, but it's like 3 deer over there. There's deer everywhere around here. But yeah, if I can get a fender eliminator kit for this one, rear fender eliminator kit, that'd be great. And then I kind of want to get a crash cage because I want to not be such a baby and start doing wheelies. Not like full-on stunting, I don't think, because I really don't want to crash. I actually have to go to work and stuff, so don't really want to deal with that if I end up wrecking hard. But it'd be nice to do a little something. There's a deer right there. Definitely thought that was a fake deer. Because people just put fake deers in their yards for no apparent reason. But yeah, that was definitely a real one. Anyway, yeah, completely forgot what I was talking about. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, watch out for deer if you're right in my area. They'll also distract you and make you forget what you were talking about. So, yeah. There's more deer. That's a little baby deer. What's up, baby deer? I'm starting to get the vibe that I should probably just go home. I guess I've seen 6 deer, and I legitimately just left my house. Like, I don't know, it may seem, if I clip this video, it may seem like I haven't been riding very long, or I have been riding a long time on this ride or something, but oh, that's really nice truck. Yep, that's super nice. I believe that'll get clipped into a YouTube short right there. Thing is spicy. Oh, and it's gray too. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna creepily follow this human. Does anyone else ride around and then they see like cool vehicles and then they just like follow them? So nice. Oh, I think that's an international too. That's sick. Ah, it's so sick. I'm starting to get into where I don't really know where I am, but it's okay. Oh yeah. That is super nice. Man, that was super nice. So I feel like that lady was mad at me because she thought I was like, I don't know. Alright, so in the comments, did it look more like I don't know if you're gonna be able to see on video, but did it look more like she was like waving to me or if she was angry? Because I kind of get the angry vibes, but it's like, I guess I technically was chasing them, to be completely honest. I mean, I wasn't, but I was. So I was like, yeah. It's like, I actually really like your truck. That's why I was just trying to film it. But it's okay. It's okay. You hate me, it's cool. It's cool. And there's another dog trying to chase me. Man, my whole spiel about how dogs don't chase me just completely fell apart. Oh, jeez. I guess it'd probably be even worse if I had a louder exhaust, to be fair, but yeah, probably not ideal.